Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Just a very quick video today just to show how I fill in the embossed lettering on the switchgear. These have now been sprayed black, and let's grab hold of that one. So this one, these are satin black sprayed, and so we now need to fill in this lettering. I don't know whether this was all white or whether some of it was red and some of it was white. On this particular bike, where it says run and that corresponding dot on that side, they were red and the rest was white. And then on this part, the start was in red as well. So that sort of makes sense to me, because red's for danger, and you need to be careful when you're starting the bike. You need to be careful when what you're doing with the kill switch. So I'm going to go for that, and we'll see how we go. So I'm going to do the white today, not the red, because I need to let the white dry before I go back and do the red. But so hopefully when I'm finished, this is going to be roughly the result that we get, and I'll show you how I achieve that. Now that's done, once that's dried, this will then have a coat of just a clear, probably a satin lacquer, possibly a matte lacquer, because I don't want it any glossier than that. But yeah, so let's get on with it. I'll show you how we do it. So what I use for this process is Humbrol enamel paint. This is the sort of paint you just get from any kind of craft shop. I've got loads of these because I used to make model airfix aircraft and that sort of thing with the kids. These are years old, to be perfectly honest. I probably should have thrown them away a long time ago. They're all lumpy inside and everything, but they seem to be working for this. So we'll carry on when I've cleared up my mess. We'll try that again. So and I apply it with one of these. I don't know if you can see that. Bring it up to the camera. This is actually out of a kit, a touch-up kit for cars, but it seems to work very well for this application. So let's move that out of the way. So if we choose this one here, and what we'll do is we'll start off with these ones down here, so I can show you how this works. So it's simply a question of dipping this in there and then applying it liberally over this area. So we're not trying to be too careful, we're literally just dabbing it all over. And then when we've done that, I've got a cloth. Again, this is out of that kit. It's just a very sort of tacky cloth that picks off paint. I tend to put a little bit of brake cleaner on it as well. And then you literally just rub that over the surface. Some people just do this with their finger. And basically, that's it. Now it does leave a slight white residue between the letters, which if you're careful you can either rub off now, or you can let it dry and just go back with a bit of brake cleaner afterwards. But that'll come off quite easily afterwards. It's just a light film on there, so there's no need to worry about that too much. I know some people do use acrylic paint to do this. And I did see one video where they suggested you actually, once it's been painted black, you lacquer it and then do this. I don't quite see why you'd do that unless they're worried about the paints reacting with each other. I guess that might be a thing, but I've generally done it like this before, and it seems to come up fine. So that's that. I'll just show you again. If we go to we've got one, the next one along says lights. The same process on that one. So I'm not being too careful. You don't want to get too much paint on it, because it's more you get on, the more you got to get off. But as long as it's filled all that in. And again, it's one of those things you don't have to. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Let me just get some brake cleaner on that cloth. It doesn't have to be perfect. I've seen new ones of these where they're not perfect. Some of the lettering's not quite perhaps how you'd expect it. But yeah, so that's your general idea. Turn the cloth round, give it another quick wipe. And there you go. So I'll carry on with those. So I'm going to do the two where it says off, I'll do those in white. Run I'll probably do in red, and that dot I'll do in red, and the other two I'll do in white. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Hope you've enjoyed that, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next video.